we've cleaned up the interface a little bit. We used to have buttons all over the place here, and the issue with that is some of those buttons would start to wander around when you had long note names. So I'm going to go down to significant accounting, sorry, property, plant, equipment. And you'll notice that we just see the title now. We don't have all those buttons over on the right side here. So what we've done is we've incorporated some of those into the note control menu. The note control menu is accessed by right-clicking on this little button on the right side of every note, just to the right of the heading. And we're just going to take a look at where these things have gone. So we used to have an information button. If you right-click, you have help on this particular note, or just general help with notes. So if I choose help with this particular note, it's going to open up the documentation.jazzit.com and put us on that particular note and give us information about how to use, in this case, property, plant, and equipment note. Just to the below that, just general help with all notes. So if you don't see something with that particular note, Eric's been doing a good job updating all that, but this is just general help with notes, and you can click on that. The next item that was in there was jump to the notes menu. Well, with our document map, we can do that very quickly by just clicking on notes to financial statements. We don't really need a button all over the place on that, but we have added the option into the menu here. So if you want to, jumping to the notes menu also will take you to the top. So if you don't have your document map on, that certainly is a simple way to get to the top of the notes. We used to go to the top of the notes because we wanted to be able to sort the order of the notes. And one thing that's nice here is we can now right click and just choose that. We're going to see that in more detail in just a moment, but you see it here, sort the order of the notes. Now, a couple of other buttons that were up there was hide numerics and hide text. They weren't getting used very often. So what we've done is actually just move them into a menu here under other note options. So the opening paragraph, if you want to hide that and skip it, you can. I want to tell you though that now even notes like long-term debt, all notes have an opening paragraph. So this is one option that we could basically, if I chose that, you see it disappear here. But we're going to see we have another option that we can quickly skip but still see that particular paragraph. So again, I'm just going to turn that back on. We have the option here to hide numerics. So that's the old hide numerics button where we would just have paragraphs of text. That could be useful if we had numerical information that we wanted one year, don't need it this year, but maybe we're going to need it in a following year, and I want to just be able to leave it there. And then below that, we have column heading. So we're going to see that that's a useful option when we go to combine notes. So I'm going to come back to that one. And just below that, we have the ability, if you've got your dividers, those lines between the notes, you can turn off a particular divider. And we're going to see that also is useful when we go to combine notes, okay? So we've cleaned up the interface a little bit, just moved some of those options into the notes control menu.